This is Chris with the Actual Astronomy Podcast, and I've got something here. I've never done an unboxing before, but I thought, hey, why the heck not? This is something that's new to me, and I'm just going to give it a shot. So here we have my blade. I'm cutting into this is an Explorer Scientific box. I've never bought anything from Explorer Scientific before. So not only am I unboxing it and learning how to do that, but I'm also learning what an Explorer Scientific product is like. Absolutely the first time taking a look at one of their products. I imagine that's very loud. I imagine I should have a garbage can. Okay, so here we go. This is what I recently purchased. They had the Explorer Scientific sale on back over the past couple, I guess it's about a month now. They've had this Explorer Scientific sale on. And I'd promised myself a long time ago that I would get this particular item. And so what this is the Explorer Scientific 17 millimeter 92-degree eyepiece. So this is kind of neat. Comes with a little carrying bag, sort of snugly in here. That's pretty cool. I imagine I actually won't use this, but it is pretty neat. This would be cool for putting some other things in. Anyway, I always need to have some sort of box. I guess this is a warranty card. That's pretty nice. I've got to say the box is really neat. It does say what the item is on the end. 92 degrees, 17 millimeter long eye relief. So here we go, taking out the foam. And then there, that's what it looks like. As you can see, I took the wrap off. I have not looked at this myself yet. The eyepiece is very heavy. This is definitely the heaviest eyepiece I own. I think it's supposed to be like 44 ounces. I think you can get a 40-ounce bottle of rum. So this is a little heavier than a big bottle of rum. Still cold, just came about an hour ago. There we go. This is what it looks like. 17 millimeter eyepiece. And what I've done actually is last year, because this was not available and not on sale, I ended up buying sort of like the next best thing. I'd always wanted this eyepiece for a long time. The reason why I wanted it is that at one point in time, I'd gone back to school. And everybody knows when you go back to school, you don't have as much money. And Shane gave me an astronomy magazine. And on the back, I had read the whole magazine because I hadn't bought a magazine. I had ended my subscriptions to have money available while I went to school. And Shane gave me a copy of a magazine. I think it was Sky and Telescope. And I flipped it over when I was finished and put it on my ottoman. And on the back was the 17 millimeter and 12 millimeter 92-degree long eye relief eyepieces. And I thought, when I'm done school and I get a job, I'm going to buy one of those eyepieces. And that didn't happen. Ended up doing lots of other stuff. But I'm going to show you what it looks like next to the Nagler 22. So here is the Nagler 22. Really wish this was zoomed in a little more there. Light's a little bit better there. I'll move these boxes off to the side, putting them on the DSM-5. People can look that up. And then we got 17 millimeter next to the 22 millimeter Nagler. So you can actually see what they look like. Pretty significant difference in size and weight. This 17 millimeter feels like maybe not quite twice as heavy, but definitely significantly heavier. Kind of get a size comparison. And then, yeah, that's sort of what the eye lens is going to look like there. But it's a huge eye lens. I mean, look at the size of that thing. I don't have a ruler or anything here. I should have something like that on hand, I suppose, but even next to my knife, you can see there's pretty big difference in size. Anyway, I'm excited to try this eyepiece out. I've been waiting to get it for a long time. Past couple Explore Science sales, it was not included in those. It was out of stock for a while. I was actually worried that it was going to be permanently out of stock or maybe made unavailable. There's always been the rumors that there's going to be another 92-degree eyepiece. And then here we go, finally back in stock and on sale and in stock at Astronomics, which is the supporter of the Cloudy Nights website. So I was pretty happy to buy it from the Cloudy Nights sponsors since I enjoy that site so much, and they sent it off to me. I have another thing I'm going to take a look at on another day, and yeah, that came as well. Had to wait for that to come into stock, but this was the big thing that I've been waiting for so long. So typically these are, I think these are about 1,079 Canadian. I can't remember what the US price is, but that's the Canadian price. And I think when I factored in the American to Canadian pricing, it came out to about 519, which was $100 less than the Nagler 22. So I'm really excited to actually compare these two eyepieces. I plan to compare them in my 60 millimeter telescope. Actually, let me grab the 60, show you what they look like in that. Just for comparison, here's my 60 millimeter Takahashi FS60. And let's just see what the 17 looks like. Sitting in its new home might be a little bit weighty for this, but I'm always up for a challenge. Yeah, it's going to sit tail heavy by quite a bit. It's going to go out of the field of view of the camera, but yeah, it's pretty big even in comparison to the 60 millimeter Takahashi. Almost looks like I'm essentially putting another telescope of that size into this telescope. So they almost feel, I bet you it almost feels like if I took the clamshell off this, I bet you the PAC FS60 will feel very close to the actual weight of the 17 millimeter 92-degree Explore Science. So that's the 17 millimeter Explore Science. That's an unboxing. I'd never seen it before. It was difficult to kind of wait here for a bit to get a camera in that setup. I know it's not an ideal setup. You can actually see mostly I'm a podcaster, not a videographer, but I am setting this up to do as just a podcast. And maybe we'll put that out as a video too. I'm just curious to see what this even looks like. But this is this is my new eyepiece, sort of my new eyepiece for the year. Typically, I only ever buy one eyepiece every few years, and just not that many more that I really am looking for. But I always wanted to try this one out because as an eyeglass wearer, that's super important to me to have that long eye relief. And I wanted to get as wide a field of view as possible and to still be able to wear my glasses. And from my understanding from reports on Cloudy Nights is that I should be able to do that with this eyepiece. So with that, I think I'll just conclude this unboxing video. Never done one before, like I said. Maybe I'll do a few more if people like it. And hopefully everybody has some clear skies out there. This is Chris with the Actual Astronomy Podcast. Thanks for watching, everybody.